Okay, it's Brad Clayton here. The PuzzleDuckGolf.org tip of the month for March. Our tip comes from Nicholas Clayton, happens to be my son. Thanks for the question, Nick. He wanted to know a little bit more about alignment and how that affects our swing negatively or positively. His birthday was last week. Happy birthday. Hope you had a great time. It's amazing that he's already turned 17. It's kind of amazing how quick they grow up, as most of you may probably already know. I also want to thank Chad Coofin and all the people here at 12 Oaks for allowing me to be here. It's a fantastic facility. This is one of our holes right here. This is the 5th hole. Absolutely gorgeous golf course, practice facility that's second to none. And once again, just want to tell Chad, thanks a lot for allowing me to be a part of this place. It's just a really, really great test of golf and fantastic condition all the way around Class A. So here we are with alignment. What we're going to talk about is how your alignment actually affects the path of your swing and what it tends to make people do. There's a stick here, which could be a shaft, which is parallel to my target line. My target line is a line behind the ball, through the ball to the target, where I would like for the ball to end up. Where I stand and my alignment is going to be parallel to that line in an ideal world. That means that my shoulders, my hips, my arms, my legs, and my feet will all be parallel to this line here. If we do so and align ourselves correctly, we'll have a great opportunity to swing back to the right shoulder for a right-handed player, come down, touch the target line, and then move back to the inside of the target line back up to the left shoulder, assuming we've aligned correctly. However, most people tend to creep one way or the other. Right-handed players will tend to creep in their alignment to the right. Left-handed players may go to the left a little bit, which we're going to talk right-handed. If you're left-handed, just switch it from every word I say right, turn it to a left. So what we want to do is make sure we're parallel to that target line so we have an opportunity to go to the right shoulder, touch the line, back to the left shoulder, up into a nice balanced finish position. If we tend to creep out to the right, which most people who are right-handed tend to do, that will make you swing back to the inside and force you to go out with your shoulders down and across the ball, which will jam you up over here on the left-hand side and not allow you to release the club properly. So what you end up with is a out-to-in swing that pulls you across, hits a glancing blow, and puts slice spin on the ball. So make sure you check your alignment, especially at the beginning of the year, simply by putting down a club that's parallel to your target line, and try to get a feel for getting everything parallel to that line so that we have a chance to swing to the target. You can do this right in your house, on your linoleum floor, tile floor, whatever you might have, or a deck is a great place to do it, just to get a sense for what lines look like and how your body should feel relative to a target. So when you get set up, aim that club face first so you can get a visual for where you're trying to hit it, and get yourself perpendicular to the club face. And that's a way to do it on the golf course to make sure that you're aligned correctly. That means that you're looking at the club face and trying to set your body lines up in a perpendicular fashion to the club face itself. The more you practice this and rehearse it on those lines, the better you'll get when you get out on the golf course. So once we get our alignment, it'll give us a chance to touch that line. If you tend to get out of line, it's going to creep in that direction. You just don't do it overnight. You might be an inch off, and then in 2 or 3 weeks it might be 2 inches, because that becomes natural to your eye and what you're actually looking for. So make sure you're checking your alignment on a regular basis, because you don't just go from one day to the next of having good alignment to not so good alignment. It just happens over time. And then when someone says, you know, you're aimed over to the right, you're going to say, no way, man, I'm actually line at my target. As soon as you lay some clubs down and say, wow, I actually am aimed over here to the right. So the only way I could actually get that ball to go back to the target or to the line or the fairway is either hit a big swooping hook out there, or what most people do would be out and across and hit the pull slice. So give yourself a chance to set up correctly, to actually swing correctly, by making sure you're aligned parallel to your target line. The better you do that, the more consistent you'll become. Hope you have a great day, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the April tip of the month.